Today on an all-new Dr. Phil, she's in love with a man she's never seen.
Why has he not sent you pictures?
He says his camera doesn't make pictures. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know.
Is this a love scam?
He says he was born in Belgium. That is not true.
Whatever.
Well, it's not whatever. He was not born.
Whatever. You got your point across. Kathy's happy.
I'm not happy.
Shut up.
Don't tell me to shut up.
Shut up!
Is she about to find out?
You're not alone in this.
I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to know about it.
She's the victim of a catfish.
She got scammed like you did.
I don't want to hear about it. Do you understand English?
You think this is a big joke being on the show?
No, I don't.
Excuse me, do they want to see my text that you've been sending me every day that I've been out here?
Well, let them see it. Here, bitch. Go for it.
Let's do it.
Have a good show, everybody. Here we go.
This is a safe place to talk about hard things.
Stand by, Dr. Phil.
I'll try to be an emotional compass and point you in the right direction.
In 5, 4.
I am not giving up on you.
Go, Dr. Phil.
Yesterday, I sat down with Kaye, who has been dating a man named Aaron Mantini, whom she says she met a little over 1 year ago on the internet. Now, he has had a few setbacks, so Kaye has been helping him out. So far, to the tune of over $200,000. Kaye says she can't wait for her online boyfriend to come home from the UK, where he's stuck dealing with business issues so they can get married. There's one small, teeny tiny glitch. Kaye has never met Aaron Mantini in person and does not even have a picture of him. Her stepdaughter, Cathy, has a major issue with this relationship and did not hold back voicing her opinion.
I met Aaron Mantini on the dating site, and we fell in love with each other. Aaron told me he was born and raised in Belgium. His birthday is March 3rd, 1944. He's 71. He is a widower, and he has no children and no more family left. He's been traveling for business in Africa and the UK and Poland. Shortly after we met, he said, I want you to be my wife. He said, I dream of you being my wife. I have been in a relationship with Aaron for a year. I have no photos of Aaron. The last time I spoke to Aaron on the phone was probably April of 2014. We have never met.
When you heard his voice, it was like fireworks.
It was like the atom bomb went off.
Yeah.
His beautiful voice. And when he says, I love you, it just takes everything away.
My stepmother, Kaye, was like a mother to me. She was very generous with me. She was always buying me things. My mom bought this $3,000 beautiful diamond ring. She helped me remodel my kitchen. She bought me new countertops, cabinets, dishwasher, stove, microwave. Everybody said, did you know she was getting married? And I said, no, I didn't know that it was that serious. I was devastated. I cried and cried and asked her why she didn't tell me. She got very rude and told me I was nothing to her. It was none of my business. One breath, she told me she met Aaron, and the next breath, she said she had never met Aaron. I knew right then this person was scamming her.
Out of my life, Kathy, please.
You're fine.
It's
We're
what
fine.
you want. It's what you've always
No,
wanted.
that's what you want.
No.
This man has come into your
Shut up,
life,
Kathy.
Kaye.
You
Don't tell me to shut
Hey,
up.
he's my man. It's my life.
He doesn't exist.
You don't know that.
He does not exist.
As long as he's in my mind, he exists. Go to hell.
Exactly.
Approximately a month after Aaron and I met, he asked me if I could send him $500. After the first time Aaron asked me for money, he asked me for more money, $20,000, $10,000, $9,000. In July of 2014, Aaron was in Nigeria and he needed money. He wanted to order some things so he could sell them to make money because he wanted to come home. I sent several boxes to Kenya and to Nigeria. I told Aaron I had no more money in September. So for the last 3 months, Aaron has had other people depositing money in my account at the bank for me to send to Aaron. Right now in my banking account, I have $138.85. I have given Aaron in the last year probably right at $200,000.
If he's real, I'm on your side. If he's not, I'm his worst enemy. I'll burn that son of a bitch to the ground if he's a fake. If he's not real, you want to know it, don't you?
If one thing, she'll stay out of my life.
Right.
Oh,
I don't
you
want
don't
to
have
know
to worry.
anything
I'm out of your life.
Oh, you better believe it.
You don't
I
have
hope
to
you
worry.
die before you walk out that door.
No,
you deserve
you
it.
don't.
Yes,
No,
I
you
do.
don't. No,
oh,
you
no, I
don't.
don't. Ruin people's lives is all you know how to
Ruin
do.
my life.
Oh, I just give to you, you
But
bitch.
The situation with Kaye and this Aaron has consumed my mom, and it's only gotten worse. My mom was very upset that Kaye sent money to Aaron. She seemed to be very bothered by that. She didn't understand why Kaye would be sending this man that she doesn't know money, and so quickly after my grandfather had passed away. I said if Kaye wants to be stupid and give someone her money that she doesn't even know, then let her do it, but you shouldn't let that affect your life. I know you don't understand why I feel the way I do about Kaye. I can't help it. She's been a part of my life for 40-something years. She says that was my grandfather Bill's money that he worked his whole life for and left her to be well off. It's not so much that I care about what she does with this man. It's Grandpa's hard-earned money that she gave to a perfect stranger. I feel, is there more to it? Is there a reason why she feels this way? Maybe it's the money. Kaye has gotten my mom a lot of nice things. I don't think Kaye has paid my mom's bills, but I think she has done things for my mom to help her along the way. I have gotten to the point where I don't even want my mother to talk about Kaye to me anymore. I'm done.
Okay, so what do you think the motive is here?
I'm not sure. I wish I did know, because
There is no motive. There's totally no
Didn't
motive.
it just say right on there?
No, it did not, Kaye.
Money.
No, I
Money.
said, I don't want your money. I never wanted your money.
Oh, you
Are you
took it,
crazy?
didn't you?
Oh, I didn't ask for it. You gave it to me.
You didn't deny it, though.
No,
did
I
you?
didn't. Would you? Did Aaron deny it? No.
That's my business.
Okay, it is your business. But Aaron didn't deny it. My dad worked hard with it.
Your dad did nothing.
My dad did nothing? Excuse the hell out of me. Yes, he did, Kaye. He worked his entire life.
You didn't.
this
live
is
with
why
us,
I
did you?
say I'm
No,
not.
I did not live with you.
This
Hey,
is what
doesn't she do you that way?
This is what happens every day,
Every day.
conversation.
You're consumed with it, Kathy. Let it
I'm
go.
consumed with somebody that took all your money, and you called me 2 weeks ago and told me you sent him over $218,000 and asked my boyfriend to investigate it for you. Now,
No.
Oh,
You
yes.
asked him.
No, you did.
You asked him. You
should we-
started it.
Okay, whatever.
I did investigate it.
Well, good. Glad you did.
Dr. Phil,
I do.
let me say something. With all my heart, I wish, close your ears, okay? I hope he does exist for you. For you. Then I don't have to worry about it anymore. I hope he
Why are
exists
you
for you.
worried about it anyway?
Because I worried about you. I moved you back up here from Florida.
You moved me back up here.
I helped you. I stayed with you when my father passed away. I was the only one there with you. It's always somebody else. It's never you.
No, that's you. It's always somebody else.
No, you think this is
I
a
didn't
big
ask you to
joke?
come to-
Do you think this is a big joke being on the show?
No, I don't.
Excuse me. Do they want to see my text that you've been sending me every day that I've been out here? Okay.
You want to see it? Here, I'll throw my phone out there and they can see it.
What?
Here, bitch. Go for it.
I did do some research, and here's what we found. He says he was born in Belgium on that date. That is not true.
Kathy's happy.
I'm not happy.
Shut up. Shut up.
And later,
I go.
well, no, I want you to talk to me.
I don't want to be here.
But
They're all sitting there. They're making fun. They're thinking I'm so stupid. I can't handle this, Dr. Phil. I just can't. I don't want to handle it anymore.
Why has he not sent you pictures?
I don't know. I don't care.
Well, you, come on.
I have asked him. Yes, I would like to have a picture of him. I would love to have a picture of him. He says his camera doesn't make pictures. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. I don't know what kind of camera phone he's got. There's a lot of phones that don't make pictures.
Here's an email exchange where Kaye asked her online boyfriend, Aaron Mantini, for a photo. Kaye wrote, "Hello, sweetheart. I did not know you were in Africa. You kept telling me you were in the UK. Please, Aaron, tell me the truth. If you love me the way you say you do, and I believe you do, tell me what is going on. Please, my sweet love, just be honest. We said a relationship had to be honest or it wouldn't work. My love, I have been very honest and open with you. It is slowly killing me health-wise. I know this is my fault. I should not have fallen in love with you, but I did. And will always love you. Please send me a photo of yourself, my love. Please." Aaron Mantini replied, "Thanks for your email, but I will explain some things to you, my love. I was in the UK about 2 months ago before I was sent back to Africa, my love. I didn't lie to you about anything, my love. Am trying my best all day and night to be with you this Christmas, and I want you to understand that, my love. You know, in this day and time, I mean, just kind of using common sense. You know, in this day and time that getting a picture taken is very easy. If he has a phone that doesn't take pictures, and I really don't know of a phone that doesn't take pictures anymore. I don't think they even make phones that don't have a camera anymore, but if they do, then I'll bet you that if you had 5 people standing together, if he had a phone that didn't take pictures, I bet you there wouldn't be anybody in the other 4 that didn't have a phone that didn't take pictures. If he wanted you to have a picture, doesn't common sense tell you that he would get you a picture?
Yes.
So that means...
But it doesn't bother me.
Well, I'm not saying it bothers you. I'm just saying, let's just commonsensically, if he wanted you to have a picture, you'd have it, right? So, reckon why he doesn't want you to have a picture.
I don't know. I don't have a clue. And I don't think it's because he doesn't want me to know who he is. Because he knows I had a picture of him.
Yeah. But wouldn't that...
If it was him, I don't know.
But wouldn't that be a red flag, kind of a concern that...
At this point, no.
You're in love with somebody that you've sent almost $250,000 and he doesn't want you to have a picture of him?
At this point, no.
Why not?
It's gone on too long. Why should I worry about it now?
Well, but you should have worried about it all along, including now, is my point. I mean, but if we're going to try to decide where you are so you can make an informed decision, then that, to me, would be of concern. Wouldn't it be of concern to you?
Yes.
I did do some research on Aaron Mantini to find out what I could about him, and you gave me, you were very specific about his birth date and where he was born, and so we were able to research all of that. You said he was 71 years old, born 3/3/44, born and raised in Ghent, Belgium. And then you went on to describe him and his parents and all of that sort of thing. In society, there are birth and death records. So that's the first place to start. You can go find, go back to the records where somebody was born. And so that's the first place that we started. And here's what we found. There's no Aaron Mantini born at any time that has ever lived in the United States. There's no Aaron Mantini with a date of birth 3/3/44 who lives in Ghent, Belgium. No Aaron Mantini, date of birth 3/3/44 that lives in the UK. So there was nobody with this birth date that was ever born in the US or in Belgium. So he says he was born in Belgium on that date. That is not true.
Whatever.
Well, it's not whatever. He was not born.
Well, whatever.
That's a lie.
Well, so maybe he was born somewhere else. He didn't tell me he was born in Belgium. He said he lived in Belgium.
No, he's never lived in Belgium.
With his mother when he was a child.
He's never lived in Belgium either.
Maybe they're wrong. Who's to say?
Well, okay. All of his phone numbers are untraceable. All his IP addresses are blocked. And these emails that he writes so eloquently to you.
Okay, it's all wrong. It's all bad. He doesn't exist. Okay, you got your point across. Okay.
Okay,
Kathy's happy.
I'm not happy.
Shut up.
Don't tell me to
this
shut
isn't
up.
Shut up.
I'm not
You
shut up.
poor-faced bitch. You better shut up.
I'm not shut up.
I'm talking to him, not you.
I'm not
Okay.
Shut up.
Okay, I'm going to excuse you and ask you to go with Matt here.
I think you better
for a
excuse her
second.
for the whole time I'm here. I'm glad they think it's so funny.
The audience doesn't think it's funny.
Yeah, they do. They're laughing. I can hear it.
No, it's not funny, Kaye, at all. They're not making fun of you.
Yes, they are. I know how people are.
And later, we sent our cameras all the way to Nigeria. He just simply doesn't exist.
It's okay. Whatever.
The email that he sent you appears on this scam prevention website And what he did is he added to Diane Kaye. He changed, he added "Here, my love." But this is a stock letter that is used by these scammers. He didn't write this.
Okay, whatever.
He has...
I'm glad they think it's so funny.
Who thinks it's
the
funny?
audience. I'm glad they think it's
the
so funny.
audience doesn't think it's
yeah,
funny.
they do. They're laughing. I can hear it.
No, they're not laughing.
Oh, get over it. You are too.
No, they're not laughing. And if anybody is laughing, it's terribly inappropriate to be laughing. They shouldn't be laughing. It isn't funny. It's not funny, Kaye, at all. It absolutely breaks my heart for this. Well, no, I want you to talk to me
I don't want to be here.
But
they're all sitting there. They're making fun. They're thinking, I'm so stupid. I can't handle this, Dr. Phil. I just can't. I don't want to handle it anymore.
They're not making fun of you.
Yes, they are. I know how people are. I've known people all my life.
No, they're not making fun of you at all. And I want you to know that you're not alone in this. There are people that, there's another woman that's here.
I don't want to know about it.
Today. This is Jeanette. This is Jeanette right here. I want you to meet Jeanette.
I don't want to know Jeanette. I don't want to know anything about it.
I sent you money, sweetheart. I'm the one that
I don't
sent
have
it.
your money.
Yes, you. Well, you might not have it now.
He's got it. Why'd you send it to him?
That's right.
Why'd you send it to me?
Because he asked me to.
She got scammed like you did.
No, she didn't.
Yes, I did.
Yes,
How much? $1,000?
No, not that much. I didn't have it the way you had it. I just had $25,000 to be scammed by.
And
those emails is the exact ones he sent me.
I don't want to hear about it, okay?
Well, sweetheart,
I don't want to hear about it. Do you understand English?
Yes, I do.
Amazing.
But you break my heart because I've been through it. I love that person.
I don't want to hear about it.
When he emails me, my heart still flutters.
I just do not want to hear about it. I know.
Why are you upset with her?
Because I don't want her in my life. I don't want to know about it.
I'm not going to be in your life,
I don't want to know about it.
She's not trying to be in your life. She's trying to make clear to you.
I understand. She sent him money through my bank account.
No, you picked it up.
You don't have to listen to this, but let me explain this to the audience. I want you to take a look at this email that he sent Kaye this past January. He said, "Hello, love. Please, I want you to help collect like you did last time, my love. Please, after getting this money, I want you to send it immediately to the information you used for the 300, my love. Love you so much. This is the information, my love. Sender, Jeanette," and there was a last name, state, North Carolina, amount $900. Love you so much. Hugs and kisses, Aaron. Okay, now that Jeanette is you, correct?
Yes, sir, it is.
We wanted to get to the bottom of this, so we sent a producer to track down this Jeanette in North Carolina.
Hello?
Hi, Jeanette. My name is Allie. I'm a producer at the Dr. Phil Show. How are you?
Just fine.
You sent some money to a woman, Diana. Do you know that name?
I probably do. I'd have to go through my records because I sent quite a few people some money.
Okay.
I was scammed a little bit.
Oh, you were scammed a little bit?
Yes, ma'am.
I wanted to, on behalf of the Dr. Phil Show, invite you to Los Angeles so that you could try and help sort this out.
Okay.
Diana, like yourself, she's a woman who had also been a victim.
Yes, ma'am.
And so she could probably use your help.
I turned money into the police station.
Interesting. What was his name?
Alonzo Benedicto.
Alonzo?
Benedicto. I sent him a text message and told him Dr. Phil had 2 people who got scammed by a person that give the same answers that you give me.
So you told him that you knew about scams from the Dr. Phil Show?
Yes, ma'am. In fact, you had somebody else on who got scammed for a whole lot more money than I had.
How much money did you send?
Over $25,000.
Okay. Now, we would like to bring you to Dr. Phil.
I would love to.
All right. Thank you, Jeanette.
Bye-bye.
Now, Jeanette thought when sending money to Kaye, she was doing it for a man named Alfonso Bonetto, and she has never heard of Aaron Mantini. And now, this is the picture you had of Alfonso, right, Jeanette?
Yes, sir.
And you, now this is the photo that Jeanette says she saw in the dating ad for Alfonso Bonetto. We do not believe in any way that the man in this photo is a scammer. We believe he also is a victim and that his photo is being used without his knowledge or permission. We're showing his photo in hopes that he may learn that his image is being used. So if this photo is you, please get in touch with us so that we can help, because somebody's stolen your picture and is using it. So, Jeanette, you were getting contacted. You met this person on a dating website?
Yes, sir, I did.
And they started talking to you and sending you emails and stuff just like is happening here?
Yes.
And got to you for $25,000?
Yes, sir.
And you watched this show, right?
Oh, yes, and the first woman that you had on there, I could have been sitting in her seat.
And your person doesn't exist, and your person doesn't exist because they're aliases made up. So when we come back, we put a man on the ground in Nigeria at the address where Kaye sent several boxes. We're going to find out who's at that address and where those boxes were going. We'll be right back. We're talking to Kaye, who told us her dream was to walk along the beach side by side with her soulmate, Aaron Mantini. That all sounds nice, but the problem is she's never met him in person. We've done some serious research, and we found out that he just doesn't seem to exist. Aaron Mantini also has a history of asking Kaye to not only receive money from strangers, but to also to send packages to people she does not know. Now take a look at this email that he sent Kaye this past January. Please, the phone you will help me confirm the price of shipping to this address. Please let me know, my love. Name, Adebayo, state, Lagos, country, Nigeria. Please believe in me, my love. Signed, Aaron. As part of our extensive investigation to find out more about Aaron Mantini, we reached out to a contact in Nigeria to help in tracking down this individual to see if, in fact, he was at this address and if anyone by the name of Mantini lived at this address. Here's what our contact discovered.
The address matches the home of one of the people that Daniel items to ship to. I'm about to go in and knock at the door, find out if Adebayo is a resident here.
Hello. Good afternoon, sir. My name is Ben, and I'm asking of Adebayo. Adebayo? Yes. Okay, what about Aaron Mantini?
Never had it. The foreigner has never lived.
Okay. You know everyone that lives here? Okay. There is no Adebayo Olubemi here. And there is no foreigner here. No.
They know everybody in the compound by their names, and they don't know any Adebayo or any Aaron Mantini.
Okay, so you sent to this Nigerian address?
Yes.
Okay, and it was to this
Yes.
Adebayo person. Right. You know, no one in that complex has ever heard of anyone by that name. There's no Aaron Mantini at that name. There's nobody that's ever heard of him, knows anything about him. And there's no foreigner there of any name, or it be Mantini or Alfonso. We went through a whole list of all the names. We sent our cameras all the way to Nigeria. He just simply doesn't exist.
It's okay, whatever.
But Diane, what are you going to do when he emails you for more money? Because Alfonso has emailed me for $1,800, knowing I didn't have any money.
People know the truth when they hear it. And, you know, there's been a voice in your head for a long time that's been telling you that, you know, something's not right here. True?
I don't know.
Because you've been talking to him, you've been saying it to whoever's emailing, you've been saying it to him off and on, like, come on. You've been saying it. Come on, are you lying to me? Don't play me. Don't do this.
I know.
You've been challenging him over and over. And
and Diane, it hurts.
The only thing worse than being scammed for a year is being scammed for a year and 1 day. The only thing worse than a year and 1 day is a year and 2 days. I mean, you want to know the truth, right? Because at that point, at least you know.
Right.
Do you believe what I'm telling you?
I have to, don't I?
And at least at that point, it's over. I mean, when you know it, it's over.
It'd never be over.
I don't want to see you hurt, but I am so thankful that we know the truth because it was so affecting my mom. Look, she considers you her mom.
No, she don't.
And now look, the horrible things that were said and all the relationships that are probably damaged.
It's all right.
For someone who doesn't exist.
Don't worry, Michelle, I won't be around. Don't worry about it. I'll be out of your life.
But no one ever said that.
Come on. You know her as well as I do. I don't want to be in anybody's life.
You know, when...
I want nothing anymore. It's it.
But you know, when you're under a lot of stress and pressure, and that's why I said there's nothing about this that's funny, there's nothing about this that's entertaining. What's the value of doing this is that it stops it for you and it saves other people. You know, people learn from it. You know, when you get, there are so many red flags that people need to look at. You know, when you get proposed to after only dating 1 month from somebody you've never even met, that's got to be a red flag. When you're asked for money in the first month, that's got to be a red flag. Immigration confirmed that $30,000 to $40,000 is not necessary to acquire or update a visa. But yet, if you ignore that and still send money, that's a problem. If you're asked for credit card information, even though you've never met, that's a problem. Ask for bank account information, even though they've never met, it's a problem. Convinced to accept wires transfers from strangers. Convinced to ship boxes of goods overseas. Won't even send a photo. Always makes excuses to not meet. You don't ever meet family or friends. There's no context for these people. Never revealed the name of his business. There's just no details. I mean, there's just so many of these things are just big red flags that people need to see. We'll be right back. This is a billion-dollar industry, these internet scams, and there's got to be a way to break this. But let me tell you, the best protection you can ever have is self-protection. If something just doesn't seem right, doesn't feel right, you know that old saying, if something just seems too good to be true, it's probably not true. And, you know, I spent time today talking about Kaye when we started, and, you know, these people find people that are in unique situations. And, you know, Kaye loses her husband after 42 years and says, you know, I'm hopefully you want to find love once in my life before my life is over. And then here's somebody that is saying all the things that spell love, and so you're vulnerable to it. That's who they seek out. You know, ask yourself if you're vulnerable, if you're a target, and don't isolate yourself from friends and family. We're going to make sure that you're in touch with the FBI here, and people say things and do things when they're under a lot of stress and pressure, and when you lose a relationship like this, even though you say, well, it wasn't a real relationship, it was real to you. And that means the loss is real to you. That means the grieving is real to you. The mourning is real to you because the relationship was real to you. And I'm going to help you with that and support you through that. Okay? So, yeah. Take some help from people that don't want anything in return, okay? Because there's a lot of runway left ahead of you here. You're leaving here with some truth, and
I wish I wasn't.
Well, you didn't want to continue to be duped, right?
It didn't matter. I didn't have anything to give him, so what was the difference?
Well, there is a difference if you're living a lie that's never healthy. And
who's to say you're not living a lie right now?
We're going to do everything we can to help you be healthy and happy going forward as long as you possibly can. You're going to keep a close eye on her through all this, right?
Yes.
All right. Coming up, a mom who is so overwhelmed she's about to have a mom-aholic meltdown. My next guest, Leah, says as a mom, she is overwhelmed and underappreciated. On top of all the cooking, cleaning, and running around after the kids, she helps manage the family business and says finding a minute to herself, well, it's just impossible.
My dream would be just to sit down on the couch for 5 uninterrupted minutes and read a book. I'm a married mom of 3, and my husband and I own our own business, and I am pretty much exhausted. And many days I feel frazzled and overworked. I have no time to take care of myself. I start my day around 5:30, getting my husband breakfast, cleaning up a little bit, then the kids are up, and I'm getting the baby and making them breakfast, getting them out the door for school, clean up again, try to prep things for lunch for my little girl, and then my husband's calling and I've got to handle some tasks for the business, do some things with orders and check my emails, and maybe around lunchtime I finally get around to drinking my cold coffee. My appearance just took a back seat to my responsibilities. I feel like I just don't have time to work on myself or how I look. Some weeks I don't get a chance to take a shower for like 4 days, and I just reapply deodorant and more makeup on top of the old makeup. My wrinkles are totally out of control. All the pictures of our family at our house are with my face wide open so that I can hide the wrinkles. I would love to know how to juggle all of this, but to take care of myself at the same time.
Okay, now, how old are the kids?
8, 4, and 1.
8, 4, and 1. Was this by design?
Apparently.
No, no, I mean, because that's a pretty intense schedule.
I know.
Are you finished?
I love big families. Like, it's a challenge because I love big families, but it's a lot of, like, you don't realize going into it how much work it's going to be, like,
yeah.
You know?
See, I'm a big fan of like 2 children because then you can play man-to-man defense.
I know.
When you have 3, you have to play zone.
Yeah.
Because now there's 2 of you and 3 of them, and so it gets a lot harder, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I actually read in your notes that you wanted to be and want to be super mom. And I know a lot of women here and every woman watching can relate to that. We all start out wanting to be super mom, but trust me, I learned there really is no such thing as super mom. We women are busy. We have so much on our plates to do, and it's truly impossible to do it all. I say that, you know, you cook 3 meals a day. They're just going to wake up hungry. You can't. You can make those beds and clean that house and wash them, you know, put them in the bath. They're going to get dirty. That house is going to get messy.
I know. I feel good. I do it all. I like live a perfect deal one day, and then the next day I feel so bad because it's like it's all falling to pieces.
It's a mess again. So I'm just telling you, take note. You have to take some time for yourself.
Do you actually go days without a shower, you said?
I know. Embarrassingly enough, like, some days it'll be like 4 days, and I'm like, I just go and reapply the deodorant, put the makeup on top of old makeup.
You did scrub it up today, didn't you?
I did. Today is a special occasion.
Okay, I'm just checking.
And I just heard her say she adds makeup to old makeup. And I just want to say that's just not fair. It's just not fair to you that you have to do that.
She uses shampoo to wash her face.
I know. And I really hope that you'll just make a promise to me that starting today, you will make a choice to put yourself first and give yourself some time.
We heard that you have not had a vacation since the children were born.
No.
You haven't been away from the children. You've taken the kids here and there, gone to, you know, but you have not been away from them, and we want to change that. So, Kura Design Villas in Costa Rica wants to give you and your husband a 6-day, 5-night stay at their resort, which features 6 hillside villas, a spectacular saltwater infinity pool, a full-service spa, and JetBlue is going to fly you and your husband down there. Okay?
Oh, my God. Getting away without kids is good to do once in a while. And I also wanted to give you some really great products for your skin, because you said that you sometimes use the shampoo on your skin and that sometimes you just add the makeup. Well, I am really a very firm believer in taking care of your skin. And one of my favorite products in my line is the micro polishing scrub. And it's very important to exfoliate dead skin cells and to keep your skin refreshed. And I want to give you a year's supply of my scrub. It's very, very luxurious. It has mango butter in it, so it's so gentle you can use it every day. Wow. And I also want to add to that the Awaken Youth overnight treatment. It's like a facial in a jar, and it's very, very hydrating. And it's very important because I think hydration is so important. It's like if you don't hydrate, you have very dry skin, which gives you old skin. Yeah. If you hydrate, it gives you that younger looking skin. Yeah. I want to give you a year's supply of that. If you promise me you'll use it every day. And I don't want the audience to feel left out. You're all going home with both the scrub and the overnight treatment.
I want to thank all of my guests today. For more information on today's show, you can visit drphil.com. We'll see you next time.